And it's back again. Third time. You just get one of those machines that no matter what you do, they do not want to keep running. Now it will not start, so I guess we're just going to dive right in and see what's going on. First we'll verify the complaint by trying to start it, and then move forward from there. I do not like 787 fuel injected motors, I'm telling you right now. Just chugging and maintenance, but I'll bet the battery's dead, of course, so let me throw a charger on. Guess we'll pull the seats off too. See what we see. No bucket there, so I'm not looking for it later. Let's get this out of the way. See what's going on. It's nice that they open all up, so that does make things better. Oh yeah, first thing I'm seeing. A lot of oil down there, and there's nothing in the tank. Oh yeah. And I see a rag down there under the exhaust, an oily rag, so I got to get that out of there. All right. Now we'll crank it over again, see what's going on. Maybe we should check compression. What is that socket? 13/16s. And these are BR8s or 7s in this one. I think we put 7s to try and help with the last issue. Ooh, that's a long plug. Yeah. All wet. And drenched. Maybe just crank it over. See if any junk is coming out. The button. It's terrible. Need a rag to dry out. I'll just clean these off with brake clean. That's cleaning them up good. I bought non-chlorinated brake cleaner and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't clean grease, oil. That stuff does nothing. So you gotta stick with the chlorinated stinky stuff, but stinkier, the better it works. You know, the other thing I noticed is it's got that blue oil in there, and I changed all the oil to the synthetic oil. And it says right there, 2-stroke oil, synthetic. That blue stuff is not synthetic. How it got back to the blue stuff, I don't know. Now I'm mixing, so I won't put too much in because I don't know if he emptied the tank or what he did. Hopefully that's enough just to start and run it. When you mix the oils, they turn all clumpy and then it plugs the filter. And then you get no lubrication. And that's bad. I'm gonna have to bleed the pump. Try and get a 7mm socket on that nut right there. Anything coming out? Doesn't seem like it. A lot of blue oil. All right, I feel a little better about starting her up now if it starts. Plug's going back in. I'm not sure what happened, that they were towing it and it flipped over, but then why were they towing it? Not sure. Yeah, BR7's in this one. Wasn't I gonna check compression? I got sidetracked. It has a weird sound when it's cranking over, so that's what makes me wonder. Let's see what we get here. Got compression or no? Done. Done. I'm suspecting that that's what's been wrong with this thing all along. Something going on with the rear cylinder. I don't like that blue oil in here. Ready for this one? That one should be okay, I'll bet. Yep. 150. Front one is mint, rear one is toasted. I think that's why this thing has been a hard start from in the water. I know it had a timing issue, but it was like it was down on power and you had to rev it up higher to get it to run in the water. Oh boy. Verify the issue here again, just in case something. It's not totally catastrophic because we're getting a little bit, but almost nothing. $50. How many blown engines did we see this year? Oh my gosh, every time they come in for repair, they're blown. All right, let's see where this goes. And there she is, back outside. Owner has declined repairs, which I don't blame him. The PTO cylinder is totally chowdered up inside. Piston looked okay from the top, but all the walls are scored on that cylinder. It looks like he ran out of oil, is my best guess. So anyway, we're gonna bail on this one and on to another project, which I've been waiting 3 weeks to get the parts for. So on the wake, I will show you, but I have oil on the spark plug tubes. And being a 2017, it also needs a coolant change. So on to the 4-stroke. And this has a enormous seat. Actually looks like it's a little bit low on coolant. No, cold. That's how Seadoos are supposed to look inside. Nice and clean. So we'll get this cover off and have a look at what's going on. And you gotta pull the dipstick, maybe. Which oil is good. Cover coming off, maybe. And I had one plastic clip break. That's it. The whole thing is toast. That broke from previous years. Which way do these squeeze? Squeeze there. One of them had oil in it. Come on, baby. That's dry, dry, dry. Maybe it fixed itself. We'll have a look. I don't know where the oil was now. I was sure that it was in here. Yeah, there's oil on the spark plug. I guess that's what I had done. So, let me get organized here. Continuing on. Just all over the base of it. We'll swap them out anyway. I got them. See, drenched in oil. Okay, then we got to take the cover off, so let's do that. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, really? There's always got to be one. Oh, looks nice in there. I'll give you a better view in a second here. Very nice, yeah. I've never seen in here before. Cam chain looks good. Let's pull out one of these tubes. Let me get some gloves. That came out like nothing. I don't think they're supposed to be that easy. Let's see how a new one goes in, and then we'll know whether we just wasted our time and money or not. Oh yeah, huge difference. That's nice. Way gooder. Now we can put the plugs back in, just so we don't drop anything in. And we'll put the cover back on. The gasket is like brand new. And I need to find out what the torque spec is. Just get them started. Maybe I should use the 90-degree drill. Geez, you can't see when it's seating. Torque wrench. We're going 9 Nm. 9 it is. And I throw the cover on the floor because I don't want that in nice shape. Good. tighten up some spark plugs. Probably should have put new plugs in it too. Let's see if I got any. Yep, got brand new spanking ones. Brand spanking new. Let's see what these ones look like. Since 2017, they got to be due. DCP R8E. Yeah, I think you got to take that off. Pliers, yeah. Old, new. Runs pretty nice though, look at that. No weight on that. Let's put it down. So let's go in there. All right, now we got to pull the coolant out. Guess I should put the cover back on. Dipstick. Oh, this is extended life coolant. But it's 2017. Let's see what it says on the label. And down here at the back of the Seadoo, I raised up the brake IBR. Let's see what kind of mess. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I should take the, what? That wasn't very nice. I gotta take the cap off. Oh boy. Now it's gonna splatter everywhere. We're gonna have to let it splatter. Really, they got the cap so I can't even... Holy crap. What a friggin' mess. This is going good. Yep, going good. I cannot figure out. Oh, God. This is something you would want to do on your inside the house, probably on the carpet. What a friggin' mess. And that's done. Let me clean this mess up. Okay, this is the coolant I'm gonna put back in it, but I gotta run some to let it fill up down here before I plug that up. Of course, I can't see from here to there. Anything happening yet? Nothing coming out yet? There you go. You can hear the air. All right, we're not going to put that on too tight, but I had Loctite in it. That's good enough for this guy. Let's fill her up with coolant. This hose here, this black hose, is annoying as all hell. It's in your way to get the cap off. It's in your way to pour the coolant in. That's 2 jugs. Three. I think I only have 4. She's getting there. I mean, that's where it says minimum cold. Is that maximum cold? So why don't we go, I don't want to be at the min. I'm going to need more of this for the other machine. All right, we're going to fire it up, and I might as well winterize it while I'm at it. We'll run some antifreeze through the pump. Oh, we got a bucket. What's in that bucket? Water? Yes. All right, and my quick connect, which is beautiful. Oh, can you see it? That goes there, bilge pump there. And battery here. Then I'll fire it up and then we'll run that coolant through it, or antifreeze. Ooh. Bad battery for sure. Not bad, dead. Antifreeze going in, water coming out. Oh, already. That is that. How hard is that? Not. One more thing I want to change, sorry, I kicked you, is this piece here. The band goes all rotten and cracks. So there's the part number, made in China. Is there a part number on there? Yeah, 295-100-740. There's a brass bushing inside there that hooks on this. And you got to stretch this and push it onto that. And when you pull this, it wants to move that. So we got our work cut out for us for sure. Yeah, and that wants to turn. Holy cow. They really came up with a screwed up system there. Let me see if I can invent something better. The writing was upside down, so now I'm moving it to that side. I don't know if I can even do this with this hand. Holy hang. How do you hold? I think I gotta switch hands. Let me swap this around and we'll try it again. Want to see the bushing? That's the bushing. I have a new one. Put a brand new one on. Okay, I gotta hold that in there. Stretch this and push it through that hole that's so friggin' tight. Oh. Not liking it. Almost. Just need something to put over that because I can't hold it. That's about it. Nice and flush. That's her. Good. It was like 25 bucks Canadian. It's about $2 American. And they're in the front hood. And this is how you get to the battery. Not really sure why they did push pins. You wouldn't, I guess you're not going to be servicing it out on the lake, but you never know if you need a jump start or something. Very nice though. Everything tucked away under here. Diagnostic port right there. Very nice. There we go. Battery coming out. And that can sit there. This always messes me up. And we'll just plop those back in there. And that's that. And that's everything there done. And I like to take the cover and I just throw that in there so the mice don't eat it over the winter. Oh yeah. Did I throw some in? I did already. Fuel stabilizer, I put some in there as well. We can put more in for fun. Did I put it in this machine? I don't remember if I did or not. Just squeeze this, throw an ounce in. No, I don't think I did this one. I did the ones up the hill. Give her a little shake. Push this out of the way. I gotta get to the red one later, but that's another day. That one's a bigger job than this one. Could use a good wipe down too, eh? Okay, that's it for the 155. This thing has given me no trouble whatsoever. The only thing I found is the batteries don't seem to be strong enough to turn those motors over, but outside of that, it's been a great machine. And I just thought, I totally neglected this thing over the years, you know. No, I change the oil and filter every year. I've never changed the coolant. I had no idea that coolant expired after 5 years, but and that's the long life. And you know, little maintenance things, the little band back there in the sun. The acrylic is cracked up here. I don't know why. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. And I don't even know if I can get that out or not. I've never tried, never wanted to get into something and then ruin it, and then you got to get a whole new piece. So kind of leaving it alone. So anyway, that's it. Oh yeah, and the oil on the spark plugs, I remember every time I'd take them out, there was oil all over the place. So that was a big difference between the old and the new. So going forward, this is the one that we got to fix. Got a new head gasket, stretch bolts. Took 3 weeks to get these bolts. I don't know what is going on with Bombardier right now, but they're very slow. Oh yeah, this one here, I put a new band on that one too. Anyway, we're going to tear into this next, and that's pulling the heads and the whole bit. Timing chain while it's in the machine. How's that going to go? I don't know. It's hard to work when you're way up this high, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And kind of a lame video. I was hoping we were going to get to repair the other one, but he declined the repairs. Totally understand. These guys, when they put a lot of money into them when they bought them in the COVID times, and then anytime they need service or whatever, they don't want to put the money in because they've already overspent on the price of the machine. So I think that one's going to need a, I don't know, $1,500 to $2,000 rebuild. I scoped it, scores all inside the cylinders. So that'll be rings, piston, one jug, gasket set. Got to pull both jugs to do it. I don't know, I just pull the motor out. Yeah, let's say 1,500 bucks. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Tried to buy it, but he didn't want to sell it for the price that I offered. So that's going back to him. Anyway, next one is that one. So hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.